Welcome back to Negro Chef, everyone. Thank you again for clicking on my video. Today I'll be making a macaroni salad, so stay tuned and I'll take you through the process. Guys, check the description down below and there you'll find the entire recipe, okay? Remember to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below and share out the videos. Alright, so I'm gonna get started. Alright, so I'll be using some rotini pasta and I'm using about 300 gram. I put this to boil to about 10 to 15 minutes depending on the pasta that you are using. So while I wait for my pasta, I'm going to go ahead and get all my fruit and veggies ready. I'm using 1 apple. You can put a little bit more apple in there if you like, but for this portion of pasta, it requires about 1 large apple. So here, it's showing that I'm using half, but actually I ended up putting the other half in my salad as well. You can leave these to the size that they were before, but I wanted them to be a little bit more smaller, so I went ahead and diced these up much finer. I'm using about a half a cucumber. Get that washed. And I will say this, guys, veggies are never too much for salad. So if you want to add a little bit more cucumber or a little bit more, any of the veggies that we're using, you can always go ahead and use more. Veggies are never too much. All right. I'm using bell pepper and I'll be using just a little bit less than half of the green and same for the red. You can use whatever color bell pepper you have. If it's just green that you have, use the green that you have. But I like to have my food pretty, colorful. So, I'm always going to be using some color, whatever I have in my fridge. I'm dicing these guys into small cubes. And I'm using a half an onion. You can use the red onion or purple. Yeah. It kind of gives a stronger, flavor, but this is what I have. But the red onion would be perfect for this salad. I'm going to get my onion as fine as I can. So I'm going to be dicing that up to get it as small as I can. Okay, so now I'm going to make the sauce that I'm going to be using for the salad, and I'm using olive oil. I'm using 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm using 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of ketchup, I'm using 1 tablespoon of mustard, and this is the yellow mustard. I'm using about 3.5 tablespoons of mayonnaise. If you want to do a little bit less or a little bit more, it's totally fine. I'm using about a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And the same for the salt. I'm using 1 lemon. And you can just pop the seeds out after you squeeze this in, or if you want to pop them out before, that's fine. If you want to squeeze it in a container and then remove the seeds, go for it. Okay, so once we have all our ingredients in here, I'm just gonna mix that nice and combine. Make sure all that lump is all gone. I'm also going to be adding 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. You can use white sugar if you want, or you can also use honey. All right, so now I'm going to be adding my pasta to my bowl. I'm going to be adding my cucumbers, my apples. This is my red and green bell pepper combined. I'm using 1/2 cup of corn. And this is my onion. And you want to just go ahead and mix that all together. Make sure your onion is evenly spread, throughout the entire mixture. So you just want to continue to mix that together. And for your pasta, once your pasta is finished cooking, you want to drain the water. And if your pasta is not overcooked, you can just keep it in your strainer, let the water completely drain out. Or if it's a little bit too overcooked, just run a little bit of cold water on it so it stops the cooking process. I try not to get my pasta to be overcooked because once you run the water on it, it's going to kind of lose its salty taste. So now I'm going to be adding that mixture to my pasta and I'm going to just combine that together. I ended up using that entire mixture for this portion, but I didn't want it to overpower this with the sauce, so I was just taking my time. Okay, so now I'm going to be adding about 396 grams of tuna. You don't have to add this much tuna, or even if you want to add a little bit more tuna, you can. You can never go wrong with making a pasta salad, guys. And you want to go ahead and combine that together. And as I said before, if you wanted to add a little bit more of those veggies, your cucumber or your bell pepper, you can go ahead. You can add a little bit more corn. It's up to you because this is pasta, so veggies can never go wrong with this. All right, so just go ahead and spread that nice and evenly across. And then I'm just gonna pour this into my presentation bowl here. And guys, let me tell you, this pasta, like the sauce, guys, you gotta try this pasta recipe. Just try the recipe and comment down below and tell me what you think. All right, it was really good. All right, all the veggies and everything was just right for this pasta. Like all the ingredients was just perfect. And there you have it, guys. This is my pasta salad. This is the macaroni salad with the tuna fish. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please remember, guys, to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below. I want to thank you guys for watching, and until next time, peace.